Well, I saw an interesting statistic earlier on today. It was over 50% of females don't feel safe walking the streets of London. I wonder why that is. Not particular to London, I would suggest. I think it's an issue that we have throughout the country. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I have to ask why that is. Why do women feel particularly unsafe walking around the streets? London in that example, obviously, but if you look at all the towns all throughout this country of ours, and the villages, the cities and everything else, we all have a common problem, don't we? It appears to be that there's a breakdown in law enforcement in this country, proper adherence to the law of the land and proper punishment whenever anybody steps out of line. Now, one of the areas that I want to concentrate on is using objects to inflict hurty-hurty on people. Have a look at this. What a load of bollocks. Yes, what a load of bollocks is what I said at the end of that video, and that's exactly how I feel about the whole thing. We got these little orange bins scattered all over town. I've seen them in several places, and I literally saw the one outside my local shop today and thought I'd go and have a look. And you can see quite clearly that it's a case of, oh yes, put your sharp object in here and we won't say any more about it, you know. No problem. The big issue we have, they're identifying with the object rather than the perpetrator. So even though you get rid of the object because they're giving you a level of anonymity, the perpetrator is still out there capable of performing the same act with another sharp object they've probably got to be in bloody queue to buy once they got rid of the first one. So you are not solving, you are not curing any problems whatsoever. I wonder how much it costs to put these orange bins around towns, and I wonder how many objects are basically being placed into them. I think they're a complete and utter waste of time, because if you look at statistics and if you look at things like the survey, which I told you about right at the beginning of this video, something quite obviously isn't working, is it? If somebody goes around with one of these on, it should be an automatic collar tug. If anybody does anything with one of these things, it should be an automatic sentence that's long enough to teach them a bloody lesson that they won't do it again. And more importantly, if they're here as our guest, and you know what I mean by that, show them the door. Nearest port, nearest airport, bye-bye, how's your father, off you go. When are we going to get to a point where we've got to take this seriously? We've got to be brutal enough with it to clear the streets and make them safe once again for the over 50% of females who I said at the beginning don't feel safe. Crazy, huh? Let me know what you think in the comments. Hit the like button. As always, subscribe to the channel. Appreciate it very much. This video here is another one of my little moany, policey type videos. And as always, I look forward to talking to you soon. Toodaloo.